to say or see us do. We're just trying to be the church that we all read about in the Bible. Nothing more, nothing less, and nothing else. We just want to fit that model, so please do ask us. If you're from this area, we hope you'll come back over and over again. If you're traveling from afar and you're back in this area, come and see us again. We do hope and pray that you will. And if you have not yet filled out a visitor's card, we hope you take one from the back of the seat in front of you. Fill it out and just leave it on your seat so we have a record of your presence here today. And be safe if you're traveling as you head on. We do want to remind everybody, as has already been noted, that next week, next Sunday morning, begins our gospel meeting with Brother Phil Sanders. Brother Phil is the featured speaker each week on the nationally broadcast television program In Search of the Lord's Way. We sponsor that here in the Omaha area. We sponsor that here at Sunny Slope. We have for a number of years. We're thankful to be able to use that as another way to get God's Word out. And we hope you'll come and listen to Brother Phil. He's very personable. He is a Bible student extraordinaire. And he was enjoyed being with us a few years ago, and he's looking forward to being back with us this time. Pray for him. Pray for the gospel meeting. Bring friends, encourage people, invite people. There are flyers on the tables in the foyer. Take what you need and spread those around. Ask people to come and join us however they can during that week. Sunday morning, Sunday evening, regular services, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday evenings at 7 o'clock. And be praying for Brother Phil. And again, try to be here each time yourself. Be praying for the gospel meeting, and all the glory goes to God. Hope you can be with us, and if you're visiting, hope you can make it a point to come back and be with us during this time. Good to be together today. As I indicated in the bulletin, I've entitled the lesson, The Consequences of Suppressing the Truth. The consequences of suppressing the truth. Now, to suppress something is to hold it down, to keep it down. That's suppressing something. That's suppression. And so when somebody suppresses the truth, they try to keep that truth down. They don't want it to rear its head. They don't want it to have to deal with it. Maybe they'll even try to just push it away. Now, people often ignore the truth, and that has consequences. And that's what we want to talk about. Consequences, they automatically develop as a result of suppressing the truth, whatever that truth might be, and in whatever context it might be applied. Suppressing the truth. Severe consequences can result from suppressing the truth of God's Word. Jesus said in John chapter 12 and verse 48 that if we reject his teachings, his words, he who rejects me and does not receive my words, the words that I have spoken will judge him in the last day. Those very words are going to be the basis of judging us, whether or not we accept them. Now, this was foretold going all the way back to Moses in Deuteronomy chapter 18, beginning with verse 18. God told Moses, I will raise up for them a prophet like you from among their brethren. This is one of the messianic prophecies, prophesying that God would raise up a prophet like Moses, and that prophet would be Christ. And I will put my words in his mouth, and he shall speak to them he will speak to them all that I command him. And it shall be that whoever will not hear my words, which he speaks in my name, I will require it of him. So God foretold, I'm going to raise up a prophet like Moses. It would be Christ. He would come with God's message to humanity. Now, whether we accept it or not is up to us. But if we will not accept it, God says, I'm going to require it of those who reject those teachings. In other words, hold us accountable. And that's exactly what Jesus was getting at in John chapter 12 and verse 48. He who rejects me and does not receive my words has one that judges him. And it's going to be the very words that he spoke. They'll be the basis of our being judged by God on the final day of judgment. Now, we can argue with the truth. A lot of people do. They can say, I don't like that, I don't agree with that, I don't believe that. That's not what I feel, that's not what I think, and a whole lot of people live their lives on kind of a feel-good philosophy. And a lot of people want a feel-good religion too. A religion that will kind of stroke them and salve their conscience and make them feel good in the lifestyle that they've already chosen to live, even if that lifestyle is not in accord with godliness. So a lot of people have that kind of a mindset and mentality. But you can argue with the truth. You can deny the truth. You can ignore the truth. You can get angry about the truth. But you cannot make the truth not be the truth. The truth is the truth, whether we believe it or not, whether anybody believes it or not, whether anybody respects it or not. It's still